And we start the day's other headlines in Brussels, where Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky is making the case for his victory plan to European leaders and NATO officials. Zelensky urged an EU leaders summit to increase support for Ukraine's military and claimed Ukraine has intelligence that 10,000 troops from North Korea are coming to join Russia on the battlefield. Zelensky told reporters that Ukraine either needs NATO membership or nuclear weapons.
Або у України буде ядерна зброя.
Either Ukraine will have nuclear weapons, and then this is defense for us, or we should have some kind of an alliance. Today, we do not know any effective alliances other than NATO. This is why we choose NATO, not nuclear weapons. We are choosing NATO.
After the EU meeting, Zelensky made his way across Brussels to a meeting of NATO defense ministers. It was the first such gathering under new NATO chief Mark Rutte, who said that Ukraine will indeed become a NATO member, but did not specify when that will be. The U.S. military says it carried out a series of strikes in Yemen targeting 5 underground bunkers used by Houthi rebels. It's the first time the U.S. has used long-range B-2 stealth bombers against the Iran-backed group. The strikes are an apparent warning to Iran, with Pentagon officials saying they demonstrate the abilities of the U.S. military to strike hard-to-reach targets.
We can strike targets of this nature anytime, anywhere from around the world. To my knowledge, this was not a repeat strike. Again, this was to go after very specific capabilities that the Houthis were storing deep underground.
The Iran-backed Houthi rebels have been attacking ships in the Red Sea for months in a show of solidarity with the Palestinian people over the war in Gaza. In Georgia, a grand jury has indicted a father and son for the mass shooting at Appalachia High School last month that killed 4 people. Colin Gray faces 29 counts, which include second-degree murder, manslaughter, and reckless conduct. His son, the 14-year-old accused shooter, faces 55 charges, including felony murder and malice murder. Their next court appearance is set for late November. It's the latest example of authorities trying to hold the parents of mass shooting suspects accountable for their children's alleged crimes. The Biden administration has now canceled student loans for 1 million public service workers. Officials crossed that milestone today with their latest $4.5 billion debt relief installment that was provided to 60,000 teachers, firefighters, nurses, and other public servants. All told, the administration has forgiven more than $175 billion for about 5 million borrowers. Those efforts come even as President Biden's broader student loan forgiveness plan faces legal challenges from some Republican-led states. Americans ramped up their shopping last month as low unemployment and steady pay gains offset worries about high prices. Retail sales jumped 0.4% in September when compared to the month before. That's a third straight monthly increase and signals ongoing consumer confidence heading into the vital holiday period. Separately, the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits fell unexpectedly last week by 19,000. Claims had spiked the week before due to the impact of recent hurricanes in the southeast. The economic data gave Wall Street a bit of a lift today, but not much. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose about 160 points to reach a new all-time high. The Nasdaq added about 6 points, so a tiny gain there. The S&P 500 slipped by a single point, so basically flat on the day. And Liam Payne's former One Direction bandmates say they're completely devastated by the singer's sudden death. The 4 issued a joint statement today saying, "Our thoughts are with his family, his friends, and the fans who loved him alongside us." An official autopsy confirmed Payne suffered multiple traumas after falling from his hotel balcony in Buenos Aires yesterday. The hotel had called 911 about a guest overwhelmed with drugs and alcohol. Payne saw massive fame in the 2010s as a member of the British boy band One Direction. They split in 2016, and Payne pursued a solo career. Overnight, loyal fans known as Directioners gathered to sing his music and to process their loss.
I started listening to One Direction when I was 11 years old. I was never able to see them live. They broke up. There was always talk about the return, the reunion, at least symbolically, but it won't be able to happen anymore.
In recent years, Payne spoke openly on social media about his struggles with fame and sobriety. He was 31 years old. And Mitzi Gaynor, the acting, singing, and dancing triple threat of Hollywood's golden age of musicals, has died.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Get the picture?
Her portrayal of Nellie Forbush in the 1958 film South Pacific earned a Golden Globe nomination. It was a highlight in a glittering career that spanned 8 decades across film, television, and stage. For years, she appeared in TV variety specials alongside stars like Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, and Dean Martin. And at one point, she was the highest-paid female entertainer in Las Vegas. Mitzi Gaynor died of natural causes in Los Angeles. She was 93 years old. Still to come on the NewsHour, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump continue their push for undecided voters. A bipartisan commission recommends the Secret Service seek new leadership outside of its ranks after multiple security failures. And we examine the presidential candidates' stark differences on climate change policy.